That's right. This is good.
That God has kept. He has finally removed them. Thanks to Corona. God, thank you very much. You are wonderful.
When you press, you can't talk too much. That's why you see
Gently. It is God, mighty
It depends on
see, our hands were dirty.
Good evening to everybody.
Thank you.
My name, speaking or English?
Both.
Okay. My name is Timothy Hilary Yo, and I work with the Association for Human Aid, ASOHAID for the sea for that work they don't donate in collaboration. No, okay. In collaboration with the Women Assistance for UK, that they too don't contribute. They will donate these things for una. We'll be happy to come for Luc Menorah for give una this hand wash machine. Una don't see them, we don't already install them. I did here with a team, Madam Gong Velma day for day, Namina Nkvurah, and then again with me, Mr. Linus, when I the driver, when I don't see him, we don't fight, so we come reach for here. And our own person, we take our boys, we take all our picture, Mr. Tangwa Paul, he day for camera. However, when I don't see him, I'll be happy very much for come for here for donate una this thing. First appreciation for Dr. Gladys. How if he accept my call, say make I come here. When I be called, if he say me I come, I first come visit, just for come see how he did. I come see something my mouth dry. I say I know if he leave and so I'll go back go talk with my association people and the donor. Then when we see what we do for Helebuna. For Sika say became me say when I picking them, they also go to for quarter what take for they come back. I wanna know say they go take camp for they come for here. So with the day out as Association for Human Aid to fight against COVID-19 coronavirus. I know say all we stand close now because we admire this new one we don't see them. Yes, now why we can't close so the law how we wanna eat and lucky say when I day now with doctor he fine. How we eat all these things then they talk and people they can't discuss with una. We no go overdeal on it much for una for waste una time. We know say how they quickly go for mob, how they go for nose anyhow, need to go for eye. Any man he give the face mask. Make any man know she don't close to a friend. He give like 1.5 meter away. May no salute your friend. Now so he did. And they will try for wash one hand and they keeping that and they will try for stay safe. No the overseas say people don't go for here. Book say wait till you fit do yourself because as people they go for day, if it happen for you, no happen for you. Same as if it happen for you, leave you where we don't go. So how way I don't come and I be happy to see una, especially how we una day great team una the work with this people them here. Now some fine thing. We as Association for Human Aid and the assistant women for UK would be happy to donate this machine for una. As I say, una be the first people to benefit from this one word. We don't just give them bucket them and other thing them for people them. But this machine now will be the first for donate for get the donation on that way. And we know say we will come. We will go around see una picking them, salute them, see how they did. They also something they did for them. They give them, they see how they use and too. So now the only thing now we from our heart keep young for una. Sorry say we don't come late, but we're happy say we don't come where we are day. Doc, thank you very much.
Are you
Yes.
Hillary, right?
Yeah, very right.
I'm very, very pleased. I don't know how to thank you, but I know that my God that I serve is going to thank you in a special way for us. My name, I'm Dr. Mrs. Mankon Gladys. I'm an early year practitioner. I am trained to identify early disabilities in every human race because all of us are temporarily able. Though some people that are physically challenged, you see their disability with eyes. You can easily detect that this one is blind just because he cannot see, or this one is not hearing because he cannot hear, or he cannot talk, he cannot walk. those people that have those outward disabilities are more able than us that are having hidden disabilities. And so for us to be at the safer side, we have to accept first that we are disabled, so that God will now make us able. That is why in His word He said, we have to humble ourselves for Him to take us up. If you don't accept that you are a weaker person, and you continue to say, I have strength, I have my own, I am up to do, you are more vulnerable than the person that we think that is vulnerable. My dear brother, we know that we are vulnerable because of the pandemic that have come inside war. And before the pandemic, Luc Menorah has a growing population of children, a capacity of 115 children, made up of disabled children and the IDPs. Children born of single mothers, abandoned children, and neglected cases. With this pandemic that have come again and add on the war, we were first of all struggling to remove the children from their nutrition problem deficiencies, who most of them came with sicknesses, most of them are carriers, most of them are, I cannot just describe it. We have been struggling to see how we can build them up. Now pandemic has come again. Most of their food money, the little I gather for their food, we now turn it into prevention, buying things, searching for what we can, how we can prevent these children, how we can step up the level of hygiene of the center, how we can do this and that. When you look here, you see we had drinking buckets. Where is that a pink bucket here? That's the first bucket that we had to perforate. I had to perforate it in order to put it to help so that the children should wash hands. We had to come up with hand sanitizers. I had to compose local hand sanitizers so that it should be in good quantity to protect the children, their carers, and whoever that comes to see the children, that comes to the center, because our health department is open to the community. And the community that are coming, we don't know who, and we don't know where they are coming from. And so they cannot cross here without first of all disinfecting before they go there. At the start, we had a spray together with hand sanitizer, and we kept this bucket. When they come, they wash their hands with savon, they sanitize them, we give the spray, they inhale it, so that if happen that on moving along the road they have inhaled it, it is still here at the level of the nostril, and we decongest it at this level before they can pass here and go behind them. And along the line, the spray got finished. We could no longer afford it. We just had to emphasize on washing of hands, sanitizing them before entering. Every morning we had to spray our environment so that anybody that is coming in, the environment should be safe. And so now that you have come, when you called me, I said, oh, Pa, my people, you perfect something. Somebody have said that there is hand washing machine. Let's wait and see now. The person say he's coming. We waited that day until we saw you coming. Say, ha, it's a very young boy. Oh. Talents are developing. This is 21st century. Really, you have shown us that the spirit of 21st century is alive, much more alive than what people thought of. Here in Luc Menorah, our vision is the 21st century vision, where we treat person in 3 dimensions. We treat somebody as a spirit who has a soul and has a body, as the house that harbors the spirit and the soul. And by so doing, the person is completely well. That is complete wellness. And it is the 21st century plan of health that we are using. And so, with this technology that you have brought again to Luc Menorah, it comes to concretize the fact that Luc Menorah is a 21st century organization. And so, I want to take this opportunity to thank Madame Velma My brother,
Mr. Tangwa Paul.
Mr. Tangwa Paul, and you, Mr. You, that God will greatly replenish you. I cannot thank you enough. My driver, the Holy Spirit is the driver. The Holy Spirit is your conductor. In your attention, I'm telling you what God is already doing in you. I want to tell you that you have done something that one less expected. I mean, my heart is really judging me that if I was Bible, I would have given you an Okada to live here with. But it's rather unfortunate that it's God and it's these children that are my riches. It is you that are my riches. The people that I have is what I am proud of. I'm not proud of money. Otherwise, I will not be operating in this kind of a place. I am not proud of money. I'm not proud of beauty. I'm proud of nature. And this is the nature. Actually, you have shown us. Some people are somewhere. My dear children, these are IDPs. These are orphans of the crisis. There are disabled behind there. When we go behind there, you will see the disabled. And you will see they will walk and come here because they want to also match this thing and wash their hands. Their brothers have already wrote to their house and said that they have brought a machine to it. By the time you reach behind it, they say, where is the machine? Where is the machine? My brothers, you are welcome. No matter whatever difficulty you have in your life, God is with you. And you are going to have a breakthrough. I don't know what I can tell you. Your children will always be happy in mind. And wherever you go, whatever people will suffer there, you will not suffer. Just because of the beauty that we do with God. From the bottom of your heart, I see that this is the bottom of your heart. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much. Here with us, we have our technical advisor for the organization. We have the president of the Parent Support Board, the secretary of the Parent Support Board, and the coordination of the education department. You have our able secretary, the IT department. You have our able financial manager, who cares what little thing that we raise. He struggle here and there. When he's not going, he rush to the bank and even borrow. You have the secretary of the foundation by you, and our children, and many others that have already waited until other things have drafted away. They have gone down to pick one or two things to say you are welcome.
Thank you.
I don't know. Technical advisor, I don't know whether you have something to tell to advise them, or president, whether you have something to tell them. I don't know. But I want to say that God is strongly alive.
In fact, I only have to add to all that you have said, because what you have said is to express our joy, our happiness, and especially with this human association that has come to help us. Many people who even were passing by the road will see it as a source of joy, a source of improvement, a source of a new thing. We are very happy for what you have given to us. This particular day will remain in our memory. Thank you very much.
You all remain in our memories as well. I wish I could say more from what is happening in my heart with the joy. When you give the little you give and people receive from their heart, it is overwhelmed. And just to tell all our supporters and all our donors, especially the women in UK, we want to tell them that here we are, and all our members and sympathizers and everyone, you've all heard from them. This is where we are, and this is the situation. Who knows tomorrow? Maybe you may be the one an IDP somewhere else. Maybe you may be the one an orphan to be here. Just imagine 100 of them, just to this few to feed, and you can think about what you can do. And it's a great thing that we have come. And you can do as well to visit them. As we go about to visit others somewhere, we know that you will come and be a living testimony. Let it be an example for us to know that it's nothing little. Never you minimize what you have. For as our motto says, that we serve humanity with no reservation. we have no reservation in our association to save humanity, and that is why we don't care where you come from, who we meet. All we care is the help. As we come to assist you, your prayers is a great thing for us, which that is what we need, for it is not easy. Having these prayers is a great thing for us. We are very, very thankful and grateful for you people and for receiving. Some also will not take as you are taking, but you have accepted wholeheartedly, and your words, the Lord speaks for us. We know that many will view these images, many will view, and we will share with many so that they can see and they can put their feet where your own feet are. We know it's not easy to run a place of 100 people under a cardboard house, as you can see behind me. So if you are out there and you know that you can do something to keep a smile on the faces of all these young people, our own ministers, our presidents, our reverends, our doctors, the future tomorrow, you can always get to Luc Menorah and they will see how you can do to come here. When you get to us, we'll direct you, you come here straight away. That is all we can give for now. That is from our heart, and we know the little drop of water will make up the ocean. Thank you.
Wow. Children's problems. Each child that they bring here, we take this child inside our lab. We do analyze the child's anatomy.
Yes,
We
this is the
work
one.
with human anatomy.
This is it. We deal with quantum health.
Okay.
So this is the machine that will analyze with the desktop there. When we do the analysis, we prescribe you from what we have seen. And the first treatment we begin with the machine therapies, which we have a healthy life map, which helps the people to stimulate their body and neutralize any negative charges that live in the body before detoxification takes place. When it neutralizes the anions, we go to the blood circulating machine, where we help the blood, which is the cause of our high blood pressures, what is happening in our bodies, causing poor blood circulation. This machine will help to force any obstacle that lives inside the bloodstream and destroy it, help the blood to circulate and reach to the climax where the blood could not reach. From there, we help to trap any toxic waste that is found in the body using the what we call detoxified machine. This is a detoxing machine which helps to do the work of our livers, which purifies our bloodstream. This is the detoxing machine. So from here, we now proceed from any other supplement which we deal with natural herbal products, where you will see it this way. This is where the nutrition now lies. So here they are all natural supplements of all sorts, all types of diseases, all types of viruses, what type of bacteria that is inside that body that is suffer inflammations. This thing goes to all those problems and we handle them one after another. So this is the nutrition where we help.
This is our liquid savon that we produce here.
This is the liquid soap which we help. It uses it.
This is our honey.
We help it. It's natural, just with the
Still
have
the chaff.
still have the chaff in it.
Huh?
So that one is pure honey.
Huh?
So this is our lab. Inside here, if there's a condition that it shows that we can admit and we assist with the other way. By the time we identify children's problems, as we are struggling to combat them and come out with their challenges, we train their memories. Since we are boosting them up, we test them to see if they can remember something, if we can help them to count using this handwork. For those that cannot learn in normal classroom, those that can learn in the classroom, will guide them alongside with all these life skill activities that will impact on them.
Perfect.
So that after
This
that,
is their finished product.
these are the finished products.
Okay.
So when we get to the house proper,
where they live,
front there, these people could not reach there. This is a baby of 7 years old.
It's Divine Melody
The
by
name is
name.
Divine Melody. Yes. The child is an abandoned child.
Right.
And then this is our father of the house, 44 years old.
44 years.
Yes.
From 1977.
You see that he suffered from rickets, and his legs, as you see down like that, are biscuit bone. They go like this. They are not strong. Yeah. Yeah. So that is how the legs are. And you see that the only way we can help him is to have a tricycle for him, because the upper limbs are functionable.
Okay.
This one, where's this one and this one are twins. Godlove and the Brandon, they are twins. And there are children that suffer from cerebral palsy. Before coming here, they were like this. They could not move.
They could not even.
Then these hands like this were wrapped like this. But for now, they are able of coming up with these beats. As you see, you have seen the finished product down, and this is their workshop. They are here. They work here. That's the one they are not yet finished. They are still to mingle that one and come out with Njanga. So we put it down there. This is Victory Agbo. Victory Smother was killed during the war 2017 in Kendem, the forest. She died and abandoned them. They are 7 in number, but their 2 elders were taken to Yaoundé, and they were allowed with their own father because the 2 were not
Finally, this is the finished product of what he has just made this week.
So Victory is a visual impaired.
He's not.
Victory is hearing us, but she's not seeing us. She got blind when this war just started in primary 4. This is Victory's twin sister. She too is a hard of hearing case. She was not hearing at all. But for these 2 years that she has made here, one of the ears with the product, the supplements we are giving them, one of the strong hard object came out from one of the ear, and that side start hearing. As we are talking, that's why you see she will always make like this. Yes. Because that's the side that is hearing.
Okay.
It's at least getting
The sound.
yes, the sound.
This is the direct
follower to the twins. He's 9 years old. And this is Onjinu one, who is 7 years old. He's not talking.
Really?
This one is dumb. Even this one is now that he have started making some meaningful sounds. And they don't really hear where they are hard of hearing. This is people from Nkvurah.
This one is from.
When you look, you understand now.
Yes.
Yes, he is 7 years old. These are twins, also from Bawok. These are the runaway wars from Awin. And this one too is a heart impaired child.
Even this one, you see.
One is a heart impaired child.
This is the elder
This is
brother.
also a heart impaired child. There you look, you see.
Yes.
This is
This
German
a man
measles.
of 10 years.
This German measles, it has been
They have
treated until it has
is
gathered
getting finished now.
here. It has left all this area and has gathered here. It is at least falling off, finishing. And the other children, they already rushed to their houses here. If we just clap our hand here, they'll just enter like honeybee. When they just hear pam pam, bye, you will just see empty. See. You see that? They have had that machine has come. They have started coming. Yes. So you see, it's because these parents around us are people of goodwill. They are people with clean hearts. They have accepted that since I'm crying of social distance, over tightening in the house, I can give them some children to stay. Some have 2 in their house, others have 3, some has 4. So just like that, some have even 1. But yeah, They are just, pardon?
How do you call this quarter?
This is Njanga here.
Njanga Hill.
Yes.
Okay.
The name is Nkvurah. This is Nkvurah quarter Mankon.
Okay.
And Njanga here is
Where
just
you are located?
an area. It's an area in the quarter. Yes. This here is called Njanga here. But the name of this quarter is Nkvurah quarter Mankon. Yeah.
Oh.
This is somebody's house. When you look up, you see, it's a farmhouse. It was a bush house. It's an abandoned house together with that deck inside the bush. So when we saw that the children have come too much, we had no other choice than renting the house and putting the floor like this. So it looks right as we are standing. When rain just started falling and water just flowed into the house. So, yes, each time it's rain, our legs are up. The same in that basement where they learn. Those are their spaces where they learn. Okay. As you see, these benches is for level. We call them kindergarten with special status. Okay. These children like this, who do not yet have interest in learning, we are building them for orientation into nursery school. Yes, and then down there we have level 1, which is class 1 and 2, level 2, which is 3 and 4, and level 3, which is 5 and 6. With the advent of the crisis, 2017, 2018, we cried here. But after the crying came joy, because the children make our joy. They make us happy. I'm never angry. I sleep with them. As you see, we have their beds. Child advocacy brought us 1 bed to increase the number of beds. And as they are sitting like this, just try them without new beds. Just try them. You see, we have 1 room there, this one in front, this one, and this one.
Okay.
Where there are beds inside where we sleep. Yes. In the night, those that I see, these ones like this, these ones that have challenges, they sleep with me on my bed. Yes. Because every night I work on them. Sometimes you get up in the night, I have to take their parameters, give them some injections so they can sleep. Yes. This is us, Luc Menorah Rehab Foundation. We are operating on a temporary site. This is not our compound. Otherwise, we could have made it more beautiful and even put ties. Some of you must have even put ties here for us.
Yes.
But dealing with the children, it has not been easy. Even the toilets, you can see the nature of the toilets. That compound is for a different person, and this is for a different person. So I rent from 2 landlords. God, by the grace of God, the fund of Mankon has allocated us a plot, just at New Senages here. And so we are about starting work come June, late June, July, so that we can put a foundation. If it means that we make for coming. We really thank people for coming. Hello! Hello! Are you happy with that hand washing machine?
Yes!
Are you sure?
Yes!
Okay, can we drive this uncle then?
No!
Let us welcome them now so that they should be happy that they have come and we have accepted them now.
Yes!
Eh?
Yes!
So stand up and let's welcome them. Oh. Majo, stand up. Nelson, stand up. You clap your hand, eh? Eh? Welcome to you and 1, 2, sing.
Welcome to you and love me to God, oh my God. I tell parents, welcome to you and love me to God, oh welcome. I tell parents, the children of Luc Menorah say welcome. We wish you a happy stay. Happy stay.
Thank you very much. That was a great one. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Thank you very much for welcoming us and for your song. We are your own people now. We are your family. As we ate, we'll always remember you, okay? Yes. Be a good children. Be good children. Yes, be good children. And make sure that you always do things that are good, okay? Make sure that you wash your hands, okay?
I agree.
Police again.
Hopefully, as we go back, that should be our plan of action to see how we can do for them to enjoy their state. It is not a barrier for them not to enjoy, and that is why we are crying and pleading to those who can donate so they can come. It is not easy. This is a true philosophy of your own child is not just the one delivered by your own self. We all should take everyone as our own brothers and sisters, take every child as our own child. And in that way, if we do it, we are going to make the world a better place. You are making the world here a better place. And we promise that when you start with your foundation or your groundwork, let us know. Maybe we can pass by a day or two as volunteers, because we are volunteers. That is what we do. We are just volunteering. We are doing for free, for no payment. If you start, let us know. We will come and see where can we lift up the support if need be, physically, morally, spiritually, or financially. And we know that as you pray for us to go more and more, we pray for you to be more strengthened to take care of these our junior ones here. It is not easy. It is not easy to host them from different corners of the region where they're coming, and you have abandoned your own works to volunteer also, to sacrifice for them. You are a true servants of God doing the great work in God's vineyard. We thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. God bless you.